Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a message for Pisces today, and to let you know how this works, I've asked my guides in spirit for a message that will be deeply beneficial as well as positive for you as you navigate your journey this week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm really glad that you're here, and I strongly encourage you to subscribe so you can stay in contact with this high vibration information every week. And if you are returning, I'm so glad to see you. Very grateful for your presence and very appreciative of your energy. Before I get into your reading, I also want to mention that I am offering solstice readings, except there are New Year readings now. I'm kind of stretching solstice and New Year into one span. These are really deep, important soul readings. It's not just what's going to happen in your day-to-day. This is what is your soul really trying to learn so that you can make the choices in your year ahead that will help you align more positively and more surely with your soul and your inner self. So if you're interested and you know someone who might be interested, there's a link in the description below. And let's get started with your reading. We have a lovely offer from the universe. This is a promise, or the promise of something to come. This is the Two of Cups, by the way. So this is talking about something that is deeply precious to you. And the universe says, okay, I see you, I see what you want, and I'm willing to offer this to you. So this is something with the potential to grow, the potential to go, to become and blossom into something much more. And it has your attention. These two cards are very These two figures are very captivated by each other. It has your attention, but it's not the fullness of the relationship yet. You know, it still has to be time tested. It still has to kind of take shape. Now, you're responding with the Princess of Swords, and if this were a different reading, if I was reading actually on a more mundane level for people, I'd say that you were playing with the universe. The universe approaches you like a suitor saying, I would like to offer you this, and you're kind of like, maybe. You're playing a little hard to get. You're playing kind of coy with this. You don't really want to fully commit yourself to what the universe is maybe offering to you or asking you to do. You're kind of playing with it. There's a flightiness in your reaction to what they're saying. I mean, maybe you just want to shop around some more, or maybe you just are not feeling like this is the right time for you to commit. There's, like I said, there's just this is the Princess of Swords. So there's an airiness to her. She's not quite focused on the bigger picture. She's kind of in the moment, kind of testing things out, seeing where they're going to go. The thing is that the universe is talking straight to your heart. It's really talking directly to your soul. And it's saying, I'm not just offering this to you because you're special. I'm offering this to you because your heart has asked for it. I'm responding to you, actually. So it's like the universe responds to you and it's asking you to respond to it. But then if you draw that full circle, you're actually just responding to yourself. And so that's an interesting kind of circle going on. But right now you're not really wanting to respond to anyone. You're looking away from this. You're just kind of like off somewhere else. Now these next three cards are very interesting. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Magician. Awesome. And you see they're very much directing you the same way forward. They're saying, get it out there, go out there. Even before we get into the meanings of the cards and what they're saying to us, you can see that direction just shooting right off the page. Like, get it out, get it out. So it's almost like on the human level, Eight of Wands is a little bit more mundane because that's the minor arcana. You throw out this idea, you throw out this plan, or you throw out this intention to go out into the future at some point, and then the universe grabs it and says, yep, that was the direction. I'm going to maybe change the angle to be a little bit even more aligned with your soul, but that's the right direction. So this is when you turn around and you're like, yeah, okay, I recognize this as being part of me, and the universe is responding to me, and I'm going to respond to it. You all start to work together. We're going. But then we've got the Five of Swords. Now, the look on his face is so interesting. I get the feeling of jealousy. I get the feeling of envy. I get the feeling of it's strange. It's almost like this card doesn't believe it deserves what is coming to it. And it's a very grabby, distrustful kind of energy. So, some of you doesn't really understand what this is, and I know we'll get there. But the wand that came out, it comes down and then it gets claimed down here by this lower self. And they're saying to go back to this because of you not being willing to trust the universe and thus trust your heart, trust what you've asked for. There's skepticism with these two cards. There's a bit of removal. There's suspicion. There's kind of this weird calculating feeling. It's not like, oh yes, I embrace you, you're mine. It's kind of like, are you? So they're saying that if you continue this attitude, this skeptical attitude that doesn't really want to involve itself in what the universe is asking, you lose this opportunity. You lose this moment in time. And, that's okay. This will have consequences, meaning a longer path. But what you need to understand is that this isn't put upon you by the outside. This is responded to you from the inside. So this is almost like a little bit of self-sabotage that seems like a fun game at first, but actually has very far-reaching consequences. This is akin to if you were to throw a feather or something or a paper airplane out into the wind, and all of a sudden the wind picks it up and takes it someplace beautiful. That's what's happening. Oops, that's what's happening here. Tricked you. That's what's happening here. That you put something out and then all of a sudden the universe picks it up and makes it so much bigger and so much more important and so much more rewarding than what you even thought it was going to be. And so this is interesting. The only thing that can stop it from reaching its full potential, from manifesting to the biggest possible thing it can be, the only thing that can stop it is you in the first place. You not trusting it, you not wanting to really take it in and embrace it. So the thing is, there were other readings where I was having to explain to the person watching the reading how to tell whether it's universe or you or how. But the thing is I'm getting a strong sense that I don't have to tell you when something is in line with your heart. There's just a sense that sometimes you just you don't feel like committing to it, or you just don't want to do it. But the thing is this is a precious and fleeting moment in time when it's kind of like the planets are aligned, the wind is going the right direction, everything is lined up to support you. This is a great time to grab it. If you don't grab it, you may have this opportunity again, or you may have to wait longer. It may be harder. It may not come as easily as it will this time that you've got the universe's attention and it's picking it up. Okay? So I think I'm going to end it there, except to say that I'm just being caught by this rooster down here, that this way forward is a new way for you. It would mean committing. It would mean really doing it, really going for it. And a new day dawns, a new day opens, new possibilities open. So more of your world opens than what you realize. But again, there's this kind of, I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. So that's your decision. I hope with this more information, you're able to make the best informed choice for you that feels right. I look forward to seeing you next week. Again, you're always welcome to check out my website, True Guidance Tarot, if you're interested in different offerings than what I offer on YouTube. There's some great stuff on there, and I will look forward to seeing you next week.